Why, hello everyone. Well, back at it again. I should probably get it off the stream start, shouldn't I? I always sit here and listen to that full song when I open up the streams, and it is very relaxing. I actually listen to it on my own quite often. Philip makes a lot of good music, so I highly suggest you go out and check those. But alas, here we are. Hopefully the final act of Sonic Frontiers. Not too sure. All I know is that there are 6 towers around the entire of the beginning island that I need to go shut down, apparently. They appeared out of thin air. I also thought it was a new island and found out very quickly that it was the first island. Because I saw the forest and I'm like, oh, is it a new island that's like foresty again? It's like, no, it's the same island as the first. You're just doing a new objective on it. Crazy how that works. Alright, let's continue this. And, you know, as you do, you never trust to autosave. Always use your own save. Just unwritten rule, must be applied. It's kind of like if you wrote a paper, but you weren't sure if it was going to be good or not. So you added in like an extra conclusion and then you tagged it in with your essay. It's like, here's a second essay with a few extra words in case, you know, you didn't like the first one. All right. I'm assuming these are the towers. Yep. And those things went high up in the air. Raya Island. Wait, what? Oh no, this is a new island. Is it? Why would I have the full map unlocked? Raya Island. No, this is the same map. Why is it why is it different? This looks the same. Like, based on the map, this looks like the same as the other one. Or at least it looks very similar. Am I tripping? I must be tripping. Get that infinite. No. There we go. Oh, to the tower. Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna be a climb, isn't it? Right? Not. I can't climb on that? Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, we have a long way up. Oh jeez, I can't control myself on here. Why does it never lock me when it really should? And then it locks me when I don't want it to. Whee! Oh, there we go. Up we go. Whee! Whoa! Game, please. No! No! Why? Why wouldn't it lock me there? Oh my gosh. Like, why would it not lock me there? Like, I don't understand. Why would it not lock me into place there? Like here, like it locks me in here, so that way I can't move off the path. Who knew the final boss of this game was just gonna be climbing a tower? Kind of like how, what is it, like tiny block, big square or whatever. I'm gonna need to take this slowly because they don't want to lock me into place. I never wanted to go slow in a Sonic game, but you know, here we are. Up we go. I'm scared to hold anything but forward. Just keep holding forward. Occasionally hold left if it seems like the forward is not working. There we go. Man, they space these things out weirdly. Do I have too much speed? Is that the problem? Am I simply just too fast? Up we go. Please let this be the end of it. Okay, I'm on top of the tower. Let me interact with this. I'm not exactly sure. What am I supposed to be doing here? Am I have to fight a boss or something? No, okay. Oh, I guess I'm turning them off? Oh. Hopefully there'll probably be enough to let us escape. I also find out these are this is chaos people. Like this is the same creature as chaos. So do these lead me to the other towers? That would be so nice. That, I mean, it doesn't... I was really hoping it would just take me to the top of it, but I mean, that works. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Can't say I'm surprised. Whee! Okay, well, I don't know why that rail is there if it doesn't lead to anything. Or I feel like it's supposed to, but maybe I had to boost. I was gonna try and avoid that one, but alright, that works. Boink. Up we go! Or it's like, I was asked like, oh, what do you think of this game so far? It's like, it's confusing. Some of the design choices really leaves me confused and yearning for more, but it's not bad. It's fun. I wish there was more I could do. And I feel like the only reason why there isn't is because of the fact that, I mean, I am playing on a Switch, so everything looks worse. Which means that there might be things that are way more obvious than normal, but I'm just never seeing them because my graphics are so low. That could be what's taken away from this. Like it's like, oh, it's not graphically very cool, but it's like it is. It's just I'm playing it on the freaking Switch. Ah, great. And I'm gonna fall all the way down, aren't I? Well, at least I didn't fall all the way down. Just, you know, 90% of the way. Up we go. Also, all those rings are going to be gone from this path, so I don't know how I'm supposed to... There we go. Okay, that works. Shoot. Alright, you know what? There we go. There we go. I'm getting it. I ain't taking any chances here. Yeet. Alright. It's another tower turned off. Let's see the cutscene. I'm assuming this is the planet that we're on. Is this Mobius? Oh my. Well, that's definitely not Mobius. Oh gosh. Got shattered. What's that noise? No, it's the chaos. It's so like, are they water? Like, okay, here's the thing. Yes, they are water because chaos is water, but they always are in places where it's not beneficial. To be formless like water. Sonic, come on, now's not the time.
Your cyber corruption is accelerating. How can you smile when you can barely stand?
You can barely stand, she says as I'm climbing towers with ease. And honestly, Sonic chose the right choice. Just not say it. Don't say anything. It's not even worth it. She always speaks cryptically. Just acts like she's not there. You ain't gotta worry about it. Whee! Oh, is this gonna send me straight down? I mean, okay then. I was honestly really hoping that it was just gonna send me straight to the next one, but I mean, they're not that far away. I can run. Tower spotted. We got 4 more. Dodging trees isn't exactly the most fun with this kind of speed. How do I get up this one? Let's see. Ah, I see you. Up we go. What? Okay then. I was holding the boost button, so I was expecting, you know, to start wall running. There we go. Oh, okay, good. The camera does shift this time. Thank goodness. Is it gonna be like a 2-day section all the way up? That would be wonderful. Okay. I'm sorry. Am I supposed to just... Ah, yes. I forget. The wonderful world of keep holding left to go right because you're on an incline and it warps your... Ah, you get the point. Yeet. Up we go. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. And down to the ground we go. Like I said, the true final boss of the entirety of Sonic Frontiers is going to be climbing towers. It's like, oh, what did you spend most of your time in Sonic Frontiers doing? Fishing, hunting for resources, and climbing. It's like, oh, isn't that what Sonic normally does, though? It's like, yeah, to some extent. How am I supposed to stop there? Howdy, howdy. I see you, Knight. Welcome to the stream, where I am going to be probably stuck climbing towers for the bettermost part of the next hour. I do think we're in the final act, though. I think this is it. Once we get past this, we're going to fight the final boss. Because this island apparently is an entirely new island. Which, like, I was severe... Oh, wait, what? Wait... I'm lost. How do I wall cling? Like, is that a thing I can do? I don't know how to... Hold on. Skills. Save data options. Do I even have a way to look at that? I don't know how to wall cling. Ow, okay. Like, I genuinely don't know how to wall cling. Okay, you just hold in. Okay, you don't hold the run button. Like the boost. Ow, not again. Okay, well, we're trying that again. So you hold up against the wall, and then you wall cling. So it's it's like Ninja Kirby from, you know, any game that he's had the ninja ability. Which, actually, I think Ninja is one of the few abilities that have been in, like, all the games, pretty much. Yeet. No, okay, well, that's a loss. Nope. We bring it back. Okay. There's not much I can do to control over where that elevator's gonna be by the time I get there. There we go. Thankfully, they do have me locked in 2D for this, so I don't have to worry about the 3D aspect. Up we go. Okay. Of course, they introduced lasers with this. No. I'm scared. I am very scared. Okay. I just need to jump through that. Ooh, I don't like this one. I don't like this tower. Way too much thought going into the parkour here. I didn't come here to think, dang it. Oh, that works. Okay, I don't think it was intending for me to do it that way, but I did it that way. Yeet. Oink. So Nate, if you're there still, how are you doing? What are you up to? Oh, okay, this way. Whee! Okay. Okay, things seem, oh, I regret it. I regret, okay. Never mind, we're fine. I was gonna say, I'm like, things are just about to go smoothly. And then I immediately started falling. Oh, that was a long grapple. Okay. Please tell me that's the end. Okay. Let's not fall off now. Use the hand. Stop it. New cutscene. Here are all the chaos ships. They seem to be making force fields. They're making shields for re-entry. That's probably what it is. So this must be the new planet that they are retreating to. Chaos Emerald is fading? Oh, shoot. Some kind of power source is drawing them in. We've lost control of navigation. Interesting. And what is that power source? Do tell. I mean, we know this much. Whenever you have the Chaos Emeralds, they all disappear. Like, after you use them, after you're done using them and you ran out of your time of using them, they disappear. They go away kind of like the Dragon Balls. So that way you can't just have all the power at one time. But if that's also the case, I wonder if that also applied to them, or is it something where it's different? Like if you're harvesting them for power, you can't, like, you don't have a limit on that. But if you're like directly using them for power, then you do have a limit, and then they do separate. What? Where did I go? All right. Whee! Up we go. Nah, what's up this way? Oh, it's just another way up. Okay. Boink, boink. Oh no, I saw a heart. Wait, can I? Haha, I do still have 3D. Flabber nuggets. Okay, well. There's also another heart down here. Alright, that thing's down. This was much faster. Oh my. Alright, well. There was an attempt. Whee! Oh my. I don't know why it does that. I had no control. Okay. Okay, when climbing towers, it is taking a note now. Do not use burst. It is not worth it. There we go. Ow. Bastard. Okay. Okay. Thanks, game. You're giving me an enemy that I have to kill, and I use the optimal thing to kill it, and then it's like, nah, you fall. Hold forward. I mean, it still died, but I fell. Oh gosh. It's like, oh, I look so cool. I'm so swag. Look at me go. Oh, look at me go. Also proceeds to just fall. Nice. I don't know what combo I just did, but it looked cool. Oh, not one of these again. How do I... There's no music happening. Isn't there supposed to be music in Arenas? What's happening? How do I get out? Okay. Let's stomp. You can stomp your way out. I think there's supposed to be music during that, by the way. It's supposed to be the drowning theme. But, none of that was happening. Also, it looks like once you get to a certain point, they just remove the, what's it called? The cutscene that plays whenever you... Okay, you know what? I'm not... No. Not dealing with you this time, bud. There we go. It removed the cutscene that plays every time you get max rings, which, I'm gonna be honest, is very nice. Not this again. I want out. Oh, that's a lot of spin. Spin. Miss. Oh, jeez. Yay, more 3D platforming sections. No, no, okay. Am I gonna fall? I'm in hit stun. I can't do anything. That's just wonderful design choice. I love that. That's an amazing feature. Is there a way for me to get back up? Okay, good. So there is a line to get back up to where you were roughly. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, thank goodness. What am I supposed to do? It doesn't track. Like, it intentionally tracks onto the one I shouldn't go for. And I get that's probably the point, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. What button is it that I press? Alright, there we go. That works. Boink. Boink. Slide. Okay, that's wonderful. You know, I try and play it fast. I try and be cool, and the game punishes me for it. The game's like, you're not allowed to be fast. You go slow or you don't play at all. I should also mention, I don't think there was any reason for me to have missed that. Okay, never mind. There was a reason. There was quite a big gap. No, no. That's gonna set my camera in a weird direction. Okay. Thank goodness it intentionally set me down that way. Okay, get me down. I want to interact with that. Next cutscene, baby. This tower has been conquered. And although our home world was lost, our history was not, thanks to cyberspace. Oh, and there's the Coco within them. How exactly do these things translate again? So all of the Coco are these chaos creatures. All our hopes, our dreams, and memories can be uploaded to cyberspace and accessed at any time. I'm assuming. Elder, you are needed. Why? Because there's terrible news. You're about to suffer a cutscene death. Our world is in danger. Again? Uh-oh. Sonic's ligma is getting worse and worse.
I believe I have come to understand you. Both of us will do anything to protect those who are precious to us. But your fate, it is what I calculated.
Is Sonic gonna snap?
Hero.
He's like in pain. I feel like he's gonna snap. He's gonna say something. He a little down. He hurt. Up we go. Nope, back down. Down? I mean, that works. I'm in so much pain, but I'm still able to do sick tricks in the air. Alright, now I need to get out of the hole into the next tower. I only got 2 more. Hope they are not as bad as these last 2 have been. The last 2 were not preferable. This looks like it. Oh, fun. I know how you work. Goodbye. Time to make my way out of this little Grand Canyon. Yeet! Also, I should mention, last stream, Bud Sam said, "Oh yeah, you should do a Plants vs. Zombies stream." I don't remember why it came up. Something came up with Plants vs. Zombies. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I haven't played it in forever." I'm like, we probably still have it on like my old Mac. We probably have a copy I could probably boot over, right? And so Sam, being the mad lad he is, just straight up gifted me Plants vs. Zombies and said, "Do it." So I guess I'm just contractually obligated to do a Plants vs. Zombies stream now. So I guess we can look forward to that. Whee! Oh, this one's easy claps. Okay, this one looks like fun. I like this tower already. Boink. Not really a lot I can mess up here now. Up we go. Loop-de-loops are the best feeling thing to have in a game about speed. You cannot change my mind about that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stomp, stomp. There we go. Boink. we go. Oh, never mind. They didn't get rid of the cutscene. What? Why is it playing now? Up we go. Oh, another one of these. Man, dang, bro, this one took me far. Beat. Why? Up we go. This is kind of funny. I'm playing this and scaling towers now, and in Destiny 2 they recently released a dungeon called the Ghosts of the Deep. So I've gone from going down in a dungeon to going up towers in Sonic Frontiers. I don't know where to go. I can't get my priorities in order when it comes to the direction I want to go. Do I want to go up or do I want to go down? Oh dear. Hi, Jelly Boy. I'm going to call you Jelly Boy, because that's exactly what you are. You're a Jelly Boy. I don't care what its official name is. It is now officially deemed Jelly Boy. He's got a lot of grape jelly inside of him. Or actually, no, it'd be strawberry jelly because it's like pinkish red. Oh boy, what are they doing now? Oh, those are the Titans. So they built these things, right? Or is the Chaos Emerald sealing it? The Chaos Power will be the key to victory this time. No, okay. I see. If not, to decide a small group will take the emeralds to the larger one that drew us here. I'm assuming they mean the Chaos Emerald? Or the Master Emerald? It won't come to that. I see. So, the Coco/Chaos creatures here were attacked by some alien race, even though themselves are alien to, I guess, the rest of the Sonic creatures. That also begs another question. Where does Sonic come from? I mean that in a sense where it's like, I don't know how, like, is Sonic like an experiment gone wrong or something? Like, was he just born like this? Because I feel like most creatures and stuff like that probably have an origin story. Or, you know, their powers are explained in some way. Like, Knuckles got his power from training. Tails, I don't even know how Tails learned his power of flight. Like, that's just an honest superpower right there. Alright, well, here we are, last tower. Oh, great. This one doesn't auto-lock, it seems. Oh, great. Oh, dear. Okay. I mean, this works. Yeah, totally intentional. I see this one's gonna be the wall climbing one. Not fun. No, please. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, as long as I don't burst onto the wall, and I cling onto the wall first, I can wall run without being fast. Which is necessary with these kind of jumps. No, 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 no. That's wonderful. Okay. There we go. That's wonderful. I am in utter pain. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, and I'm falling again. This is gonna be the most painful stream, is climbing these towers. I'm not holding. What is going on? Am I just like not allowed to play the game anymore? Okay, that's wonderful. How did I do that the first time? Is this the part I'm gonna be stuck on the entire game? This little wall clinging section? Oh my. Yep, there go the rings. Upright. Okay, that's wonderful. That's, yeah. I've come to expect it at this point. Is there a way for me to just... I'm gonna have to do this legit every time. There's no way to cheese it. No, please. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Hope you guys are ready to see me sit and try this for the next 30 minutes. Fun. Did you ever get to the final boss, Bap? No, I didn't. Why? Because I was stuck on a stupid freaking tower that I couldn't climb. It's like, oh, they weren't that bad. They are that bad. And they give you checkpoints at the worst possible spots. Where am I going? Hope we go here again. I would have expected a checkpoint by now, considering how far up I've gone. Okay, not pressing anything but the jump button. This game's making me really freaking nervous. Because if I fall now, I don't think they're giving me another checkpoint. Okay, up we go. There we go. In fact, we are gaming, Tiny. Unfortunately, we're a little bit angry because this tower has been causing me pain. That was, see, we only went through that cutscene because that was the first time that I've gotten up here. Okay. First time I was able to stand still. So glad we got through that tower, though. Bennett, Foddy, and Sonic. Yes, basically. I'll bind it to my Titan and see you guys in cyberspace. Find another way. Wait, what? Yeah, so the Titans were made to fight an alien threat. Powered by Chaos Emeralds. They're gone. It killed them. Oh, okay. So this is when they're trying to go into cyberspace with the Titans or something like that? Or is this when they were trying to fight the alien threat? I'm not too sure. And so it falls back down. The Neon Genesis of and Sonic. Yes, it is. It really is. We still don't even know what attacked them. They made these gigantic titans with such power, but we don't even know what they were fighting. Uh-oh. Sonic or Coco's piloting him? Yeah, so the Cocos slash chaos creatures are piloting them. Oh, Sonic, you good? He's like lost his sanity. He's like in a form of stasis. So the blue stuff only started happening when what's her face? Sage started getting like emotional. So I'm curious to know now. Okay, so that was an entire island. Okay. I'm curious to know now though if this implies I don't know actually.
Oh, Sonic, no.
There's two sides of this cyber force. Yeah, he's like oh, he's stuck in like a state between worlds.
Took on so much cyber energy, it corrupted him.
Do I get to play as a different character now? Oh, yo, hold on a second. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm like stuck between realities.
My only regret is you denied me the pleasure of finishing you off, rodent.
Wow, Dr. Eggman, a little cold, don't you think?
Into cyberspace immediately.
I just got
Whenever you talk, steam comes out of your mouth, or some weird static with your mic.
The only
That
way to keep you alive is if you
might
hear when it gets
be my
when what gets out?
voice meter. I don't know. Could be this. I could lower this down here, and that might stop it. I don't know. This is where I had it before, roughly.
The locks are broken. Now I shall
Should probably move this so you guys can see the.
and consume all.
No, no, you don't. I'll mobilize the egg fleet and blow you out of the sky.
Oh, you released an evil god, I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
triumphed over the ancients' technology. My simulations show a success rate of 0%.
Also, is Sage similar to this? Like, is she stuck between realities as well?
Too hard for us to give up now.
Because she's got tons of corruption on her.
We can drive back the corruption and bring him back. Anything for Sonic.
Whatever it takes.
Oh. Here goes the sacred triangle.
Sonic, I want you to see the hero I become.
Sonic, you still have love to share with this world too.
Oh my, Amy, we know you're just talking about yourself. The Triforce. Yeah, really. Oh, wait. What did they just do? What just happened? What happened? You can't just make them disappear like that. What happened?
I won't let you down.
Did they like go into the cyberspace to do something?
This is our chance.
Power, Knuckles, Tails, Wisdom, and Amy the other one. It's Power, Wisdom, and I don't know actually. I actually don't remember what the third one is.
Please.
Eggman, come on. You've worked with him before, just do it. Courage, that's what it was.
Sonic,
That's correct.
hereby induct you into the Eggman Empire in order to save us all. Understand? This is not an alliance.
If that's how you want to spin it, Dr. Ego Man.
Oh,
Sage, you will help
calm
me
down,
fight
Eggman.
Sonic won't be fast enough.
Hey, wow.
As you command.
I mean, ouch, but also understandable. Especially since they've been forcing me to collect keys for all these dang things. Finally on the same pace here. Alrighty. Let's go to the rumble. Collect the vault keys from portals. That's wonderful. So I'm assuming on a new map now. Our Anos Island. Okay. So we have officially gotten all the islands now. The annoying part is I'm on a new island, so I gotta redo everything. But I see a lot of fish coins, so you know what that means. What's this? Whoa, hi there, friends. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna try and focus on collecting these fishing coins because I would much rather fish my way out of having to do all these objectives than actually doing them. Trust. Because finding all of the map parts and then getting these keys and everything is the most annoying task. Unless this island is built in a much simpler way. In that case, I'm not too offended by it. Can you fish for bulky? Yeah, you can fish for all of the major things that you need. It's hilarious. Oh, you guys are kind of tanky. Ow. What? I ran into it, so it just... Okay, whatever. Yeah, we got a comeback mechanic, baby. No, I pressed B, you bastard. Nope. Alright. So we're doing this the hard way. Boink. Alright, there's the vault key. Anything else over here? I don't think so. Are there coins on top of that? No. Okay. Back down this way, I guess. What's the gimmick here? Do I just have to jump onto them? I'm not time limited, am I? Is this really just simple parkour? Alright, simple enough. I'm primarily doing this just to unlock the map so I can be able to see where everything is. Especially since once I find that fishing spot, I'm going to do nothing but fish. Well, okay then. Guess we're going this way. Whee! What's the Metamato thing? I find it funny that you specifically say Metamato. First off, just want to point that out. The fact that you instinctively go that way. But that is one of the health things that you can use to increase your health. And so it's the red one is for... What's it called? Health. The blue one is for your strength, I think it is. Because then the other currencies can be, not the currencies, but the cocoa can be used for increasing your speed and ring count. Ring count doesn't really matter because you get so many rings anyways, and you don't lose enough for you to warrant having to get it. Because I mean, I think you start off at like 100, and even 100 is plenty alright. I upgraded it a few times because I was like, eh, why not? But you really should just focus it all on the speed at this point. Am I gonna get that one for free? See, like, I wish a lot more of the time, like, you can get those for free. Like, there's so many times you can just abuse being fast to get to places where you're not supposed to be. But then there's so many times, too, that you end up being in a bad spot. Also, can I do the thing? Is it gonna play the music now? No? Did they remove the music from this? I guess they must have removed the music from this. It used to play the drowning theme, and now it's not doing it. I actually really like that. It's not doing that anymore. Also, wow, okay. They just, because I went into the training thing, it just said, nah, you ain't dealing with it. You ain't getting nothing no more. Okay, let's stomp out of this. Oh, hi there. Red pillar. I thought that was like excavator before. Oh, okay then. Have fun with that. Dead. Also, I apologize in advance. I know that all these explosions absolutely destroy the bitrate, so I know for you guys it probably looks like 144p. That's the downside of when you're playing games that have intense graphics but also have stuff like explosions, is that it's always going to tank the bitrate. So it's like, oh, I want to stream in 4K at all times. It's like, you are not going to be streaming in 4K at all times. It's not happening. Too many games just have explosions that crush bitrate. It's too much data to transfer. Too many colors on screen. Watch, they already respawned the boss. No, okay, it's not here. It'd be funny if it did spawn in. Because they're very avid on you fighting those things. So they play the whole cutscene and everything. They're just like, you're gonna fight them whether you want to or not. Oh. Time for more speed. So I'm realizing now I can make my life a lot easier if I just swap my input over to my HDMI, which is actually, you know, a higher refresh rate and faster. If it'll even let me. Oh, it also vastly changes the color. Because I forgot I have the red light filter on my actual PC, so this is jarring. Okay. You guys don't see it, but I will. Oh, this feels much smoother. Now, before it felt like I had a bunch of input delay. What is happening? Oh, it's one of these. All the enemies respawn, but I get this extra stuff now with the star bits. Starbit time. Hell yeah. Honestly, the more fishing things I get from this, the better. Like, this is such an open field that I can just kind of keep going. I don't gotta stop. I'm gonna be so disoriented when I'm finally done with this because I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. I'm just going to grab them. 30. See more over here. More. I got so many. Don't let it end now. Keep the streak going. Oh dear. I'm being ambushed. Oh, okay. What? I can't. I don't see him coming. What? I don't understand. Okay. Parry. No, okay. I couldn't parry that. I'm just gonna hold parry. No. 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 Jeez Louise, I got ambushed. How long does this thing go on for? I'm getting like a lot of star bits. Okay. They're all gone now. I think it's from like dusk to dawn is when it happens. So it's kind of like events. It's kind of like the, what's it called? The blood. Okay, he's back. And I don't have any rings. Okay. I'm not dealing with you. It's kind of like the Dusk Moon from Tears of the Kingdom and also Breath of the Wild. I think it's in both games, right? It's like, oh, nighttime's hit. You know what time it is. What? It means all enemies respawn and your life is now hell. So I'm guessing this has something to do with it. What does this do? Catch the falling spheres. I mean, alright. If you insist. Where is it coming from? That's it? Just the one ball. I have caught. The one ball is real. The one ball is real. Oh gosh. Alright, free reward. Oh, hi there, suspicious looking chest thing. Of course it wasn't going to be that simple. Oh, what are you? Caterpillar. That is not the first thing I think of when Swin's other ball. What? What is your gimmick? Whoa. Okay, I'm assuming run it into the blue one, avoid the purple ones. Ow, okay, well that would have been nice to know. Interesting mechanic thus far. Oh. Ah. How do I attack it? Oh, okay, I see. And I'm dead. Careful of the bullets it unleashes. Yeah, I'm aware of that game. Plenty aware. Let's try that again. Now that I actually understand how this is gonna work. Go on, give me the zuck. Oh, I can go backwards, okay. I can swap around. Yoink. Alright. Yay, things looks like things. Or roly-poly. Honestly, roly-poly is probably the best descriptor for that. Is it gonna do its thing again, or am I free to just keep going ham on it? Bruh. It's dead. How is it still hitting me? Okay. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh. All these treasure things no longer just give you the treasure right off doing it. I mean, I understand why. It's like, oh, you gotta actually put forth the effort of getting your treasure. But it's like, stop advertising yourself like that. Say that you're going to lead me to one. Oh dear. Okay, so lead me back there. Fishing coins. I go this way. Down we go. I like seeing Sonic like walking down a wall. That's pretty funny. It's like you're not using burst. The game doesn't know. It's like, well, you are going fast, but you're going fast in a really weird way. It's like, don't worry about it. It's speed walking. It's a new technique. I've got a lot of these heart things. Like, I don't even think I'm intending to do it. I'm just getting it. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Or not. Okay, that works. Okay, game, you want to lock me a little bit? There we go. Easy. It's like, I think I'm actually going to bother exploring the map and unlocking it all. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to. Because I don't have a lot of fish coins, I don't think. I mean, maybe I do now. I don't know where I can check to see that, though. Here? Okay, I have 138. So, if I find the fishing spot, which I don't want to be that guy, but I could always just go online and do it. I mean, that's what Porta did. He just sent me a map that he found on Google that I could just use to find the fishing spot. Okay, so I'm currently on one of two islands. I'm on... Wait, am I on the bottom one? Oh, I'm already on the bottom one. Okay. So if my instinct leads me to be correct, it is right there. Oh, hi there, music note. Palm tree panic. Oh, great. One of these again. Well, time to hold parry. Nope. 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 All of you get some. Yep. That's what you get for ambushing me, you bastards. You don't get to have fun. That's always the best feeling in the world, when you keep getting, like, destroyed by a certain mechanic. And you're just like, ugh, I can't get past it because I don't know what to do against it. And then you finally figure it out and you just abuse the living daylights out of it. Like, I remember when I was playing Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance for the first time. Well, actually, say for the first time. I mean, when I was playing through it and I finally got to the secret boss for Pete, when I found out how you could cheese the entire thing by spamming bubbles and then doing, what's it called? Spamming bubble and then doing, what was it? I think it's Sora's glide and Riku's like complete surround block. If you just spam that, you instantly do it. Like, you just break it. No auto combo. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave the auto combo on because I wanna see what it does for the auto combo. Like, is auto combo worth having, or is it something where it's like it, since it strips you away from being able to do anything? I just like, I want to be able to keep my maximum damage up. If auto combo allows me to do contested damage, then I'm perfectly fine with that.
Hey, Sonic. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Oh, you cost 8 a piece here? Okay. I mean, dang. Okay. Now it's time to be serenaded by this music and calm fishing section of the stream. So, let's see. Who do we have in chat? Oh, we have Seems we have also had a lot of people who are new, either accidentally click on the stream or lurking. Honestly, I wouldn't even doubt it if there are a lot of accounts that hit the stream because they're bot accounts. Platinum goldfish. Interesting. Okay, this is not going to be a high payout if I get 8 tokens per 8 tokens spent. It was only 4 at the last location. It's 8 here, and that hurts. That really hurts. Ooh, blue ring. Why are we touching it? We should not be touching it. Those things are venomous. They hurt, they kill, they do not mess around. Sonic, put that down now. Always get lurkers in my streams. I have a couple regulars too. That's cool. The thing is though, is I think I don't actually know. Like, oh my, 48 tokens. I mean, it is a spearfish, so I guess that makes sense. But does Twitch tell you if you have a viewer if said person is a lurker? Like they have it running in the background? Like I don't know if the view is still counted or not. A tire. Excellent. It's a tire. I am a tire. Oh, we are getting hella bank right now. Honestly, now we're making bank. A lot of these are actually giving us a lot, which is good because that means I can buy all of the vault keys. It's an isopod! Yo, real isopod hours. I think it counts as long as it's open to your stream. So if you're tabbed out, it won't count, is what I'm saying. Because whenever I tab into stream so I can leave them views, I always keep it on that tab. Like, to make sure that that's the case. Because I don't want to be that guy's like, oh yeah, I'll stay tabbed in so that way you get the view and then just dips. You could probably Google it. Twitch probably tells you straight. It's like, hey, yeah, this is how it works. Although I imagine when it comes to traction, 48 for a tuna? I mean, okay. I imagine for like engagement, if a viewer both views and chats, it gets more traction on your channel than just viewing. Although I guess not necessarily, because I mean, if you think about like all the really big Twitch streamers, like I guarantee you 50% of their viewers don't chat, they just sit. Because not everyone chats. I mean, Sam's a good example of that. Like, he likes streams, but he doesn't like chatting in them. And I personally don't watch streams enough. Like, I'll watch friends' streams, but I only occasionally pop into bigger content creators, I should say. Like Fallout, sometimes Azcross, Walla, Sweatsicle. Especially Sweatsicle, because his main gimmick is streaming. He doesn't do videos that often. Well, I say he doesn't do them as often, just like in comparison to some people. Yellow Spring. 48 tokens for that. Whoo, baby. Now I understand why it's 8 tokens per catch, because they're giving you substantially more tokens here. And I think everything stays the same price, so this is just a straight upgrade. A golden collect. I don't even. What was that? Also, there's no way this is a real fish. That looks fake. If you're tabbed out, as long as it's not muted, it counts. Oh, okay. Interesting. So as long as so I guess, wait, if you mute the tab, I wonder if that's different. Like, so if I muted the tab while tabbed out, I wonder if it would still count them. All these experiments to be running.
Would you like to try?
Nah, let me trade some tokens here, buddy. We're gonna buy a bunch of these. Okay. That should be plenty. That's 31. That should be more than enough. Coelacanth, it's a real fish. It's prehistoric. They thought it was extinct until some dude caught one in Africa. Now it's just categorized as endangered. But is the golden one real? I guess is my question. I mean, I don't doubt the fish itself. I know is real. The golden aspect is what I was doubting. Also, I was informed that I was receiving help to get these chaos. Okay. I really did just buy my way. I really did just buy my way to the end. Oh my gosh, I can get all of them now. That's hilarious. See, you really do. Like the title, I don't even know if it's gone through yet, but on my VOD's channel, the next part 3 is getting uploaded. And I titled it "Breaking the Economy in Sonic with Fish," and I have said that as a joke because it's like, oh yeah, it's ridiculous to say that you're breaking the economy with fish, but at the same time, like it's not a joke, like it's real. Like we are actually breaking the economy with it because you're supposed to go out and get all of them, and I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna fish for all of it. How do I get over there? More tokens, always appreciated. What's this? I probably need sage for that. No, a golden one isn't real. I don't think. Yeah. I wish fishing would work like that. Actually, it can work like that in some sense. So, if you're one of those people that likes to do stuff where you like get old things like antique items, something you could do is magnet fishing and go magnet fishing off of bridges and stuff like that. You can find stuff from like decades ago, and if someone's really hankering for it, you can probably find a way to sell it to them. You can make a decent amount of money off of just fishing, which is what you're doing. How do I get up there? I don't know, I'll just go get the easier one first, which is all the way over here. I'd make so much bank. I mean, knowing your luck, Tiny, yeah, if you somehow made fishing like a good living, you would totally do that. Oh, magnet fishing, that'd be fun. Honestly, I would be down to go magnet fishing just for the sake of magnet fishing. Like, not even like just do it as a living, like just for fun. Like, that'd be cool. Like, think about all the times people do that kind of stuff on the beach, and then they find like ancient things from like World War II on our coastline. It's freaking amazing. You're literally digging up history through sand or in water. It's just hidden there because we would never know. I have a lot of these seeds for you. Speed to ring capacity. Ring capacity to speed. Swap all speed to ring. Oh, yeah, swap all ring capacity to speed. There we go. Decreased ring level 2 to 1 and raised. So, the levels that I had for rings only brought me up to 440, and I still have 400. You can understand why I say you don't really need to upgrade your ring count. Thank you for that. Needed 110. Okay then. All right, so that's one. How do I do this one? Do I just knock all these down? I always forget how these ones work. Do I just go around it? I probably just go around it. There we go. There we go. Easy. Get that heart. Also, actually, now that I think about it, what does the heart thing do? Oh, no, never mind. I got it wrong. So, blue is defense, and then red is attack. Okay. I'm going to be honest, I thought it was health, but I forgot that rings are health in this game, so it's not how that works. That works. Does this game have higher difficulties or anything? It seems super easy. Okay, so the game is pretty easy. Yeah, there is a harder difficulty. I'm on normal right now. I don't honestly know what hard would do, because this game doesn't really have much to change in terms of difficulty. Like, I guess maybe make the platforming harder, but I mean, I've been having plenty of struggles occasionally with platforming just because the camera can be so wonky. But I mean, I guess maybe like enemy health would probably be the next step for that. But even still, the combo system's pretty intuitive and you take down everything pretty quickly, even on normal difficulty. Which is also raises the concern of, what does easy mode do? Like, does easy mode just make everything like free, basically? What are you? Oh dear. Oh, he took away my Chaos Emerald! Oh, you bastard. Oh, get back here, you. No, just don't steal my Chaos Emerald. I think really the hardest difficulty about this game is probably just needing to run around.
I'm not letting it happen again.
Okay. There's so much ground to cover to grab everything. And sometimes it feels like it takes forever to get everything because they always put everything in tedious spots. Oh, great. Master Ninja. Okay. Oh, yeah, he got rocked. Oh. Oh, jeez. I have like witch time whenever I block a move. Oh, he's parrying. Okay. Well then, that works. I don't know, he went down pretty easily. Master Ninja, yeah, right. Master Ninja can only deal with so much with an enemy that goes as fast as I do. Sure, why not? Unlock more of the map. Hello? There we are. There it is. Send me up. Honestly, like, if you just ask about... Honestly, if I would say another thing is, too, about the difficulty of this game, is that it's confusing the routes that they go for designing certain things. So it's like, some of it feels intuitive, like, oh yeah, this leads to this, this leads to this. You keep a nice smooth cycle of running around. But then other times it feels like you have to abruptly stop and be so careful, which is what probably makes it feel off to me. Is, well, at least what makes it difficult is because of the fact that I constantly feel like I have to stop for no reason. It's like I want to be moving, like I want to be grooving. Sometimes I feel like it's just I can't. Alright, these are all planes. Guess we'll do this one as well. Platforming. That's every Sonic game. It's what I've noticed. It gets very fluid, and then there's slow, careful play platforming bits. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it's like it feels more jarring in this game because you're in 3D. So instead of like, oh, you just come to a stop and then you have to pay attention, it's like you have to come to a stop and it's like you have to like almost completely reorient and adjust yourself. Because since you're in a 3D plane, because the thing is that a lot of the 3D Sonic games, they lock you into a 2D section or you're in a 3D section so that way you can like switch between the two and everything. But in this game, they only do it when you get into certain actions. So sometimes you'll be in a 2D section where they want you to be locked in place, but you can't because you did something to get there in 3D. It's kind of like the glitches in Sonic Colors where if you got to a certain area of a 2D section by like jumping over something and getting to it in 3D, you can lock yourself in 3D, but then certain parts of the stage weren't like programmed with collision, so you'd end up like falling to your death or something like that. Whereas like in this game, it's intentional. I don't know, it's weird to describe. It's like you have to play it for yourself to get what I mean. It's jarring. But I mean, like, just free roaming Sonic is very fun, and there's not a lot of difficulty getting around because it's pretty intuitive. Which is the part that I like. I really like it when you're just running around. And then the 2D sections, if the 2D sections are done right, it feels really good. Oh, okay, here we go. Of course I had to jump for that one. Why can I jump so high all of a sudden? Well, I'm here at the Emerald. That works out. I keep getting pinged by something. Thank you for the emerald. Yes, I have a very powerful. Another key. Yeah, because I really needed one of those. Nice. Give me all those. I still got 3 more of these things. Ooh, I see fishing coins. Give me those. Vastly appreciated. So I can break the economy more later. Infinite burst. Honestly, if there's a mod that allows what? What do you mean I stray from the path? I'm going straight to where I'm supposed to be going. It's telling me to go that way. Am I not allowed to go into this little foresty area? Maybe like the final boss is in there and it's like, no, you can't. You're gonna trigger the cutscene for the final boss. It's like, well then why'd you put it there? Not so open world, I guess. Well, this is the only time that they've done it. This is the only time that they've barred me from going somewhere. I still think it's funny though that it also does it in Genshin Impact, where I mean it's obvious because it's like you're trying to go outside the map, but I still think it's funny because they render a good chunk of the map outside of the main map in Genshin Impact. So it's like I would love to try and find a way to break out of the map so that way I can continue going down that path, but I have no idea. I'd have to find a video or something on it. Because I've tried like every which way. I even tried doing the infinite, what's it called? Like plunge, I think it is. The infinite plunge trick, where you'll just keep going down. Well, I say down, but if you do it at the top of, it's in Leeway. There's a tower. I think they might have fixed it, but if you glided in a certain way, it would bug out the game, and then you would be able to plunge sideways, and you could travel to anywhere you wanted as fast as you could. It was like significantly faster. If you didn't have a waypoint, it was significantly faster than doing literally anything else. Hi there. Can I get you? Okay, I can. If I just get all the Chaos Emeralds before talking to Sage, will I just like instantly start the final boss? So I can't... Can I get the green one? I don't know if I can. I should probably wander back to wherever the start was, so that way I can continue unlocking the map. How do I get over there? I think I see how I can get over there. Why is there Chozo looking statue? Ah, okay. Well, there's another map thing here, so might as well. I love getting out of bounds in games. Trust me, I am plenty aware of that. How did that one not hit? Okay. Boink. Okay. Boink. There we go. A boink. Easy. Yo, cha-cha slide real smooth. Unlock more of the map. Oh, that is healthy chunks of the map. See, the reason why you should unlock all of the map is because of these things right here. These things will take you anywhere you need to be. You ride these rails, it takes you to another part where you unlock the map. So really, all I need to do is just unlock one of them, and it'll take me to wherever the next one is. See, I already did this one, so I can ignore it. Also, these things allow you to break puzzles. If there's puzzles nearby these things, you can just hop off of this rail and get to the next one. It's hilarious. I love doing it. I did it a lot on the first stream, and it's so stupid. Oh, okay. So I guess the rail isn't here. Make my way this way then. Like I said, I'm not too sure how to get to that next island. Is there a map thing in the middle spot where both rails go? There is, yeah, but I already did that one. There's probably another one. Let's see, which direction am I facing? There's probably another one, like, yeah, right here. That unlocks more. Because they're all interconnected in some way, shape, or form. We'll go for that one. If you connect the entire island with the map first, it definitely makes life easier when getting all the collectibles. I just hate going out of my way to do it. Oh, we got one of these ones. Oh, wait, what? Oh, am I playing jump rope? Wait, how? I'm so confused. What is happening? I feel like I'm supposed to be playing like jump rope or something. Yeah, I'm playing jump rope. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be miserable. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. Oh, this is gonna suck. Like, what? I'm in the cooldown of jumping. What am I supposed to do? Does double jump help? I'm trying to see if that works. Okay, I see. I just need... I can get hit with it at the top. What? No. Okay. Okay. I'm upset about that one. I was upset about that last one. I should not have gotten hit. I don't know what made me move, but I should not have gotten hit. Or fallen off, whichever happened. Oh yeah, there is a Chaos Emerald up there, isn't there? Yeah, see what I mean? That was supposed to lock me into a 2D like section, and it didn't do that. Like this might do the same thing. Hopefully not. Is there a Chaos Emerald up there? Yeah, there is. Oh wait, I still need another key for it. That's why. This one I can unlock though. Oh, this one's just like in the middle of the field. A Kunoichi. Okay, you're different from your last friend, aren't you? Max combo meter. Oh, you're a lot less tankier. Well, dang. Okay. Can I open this, please? Thank you. New Chaos Emerald obtained. What does this give me? Oh, another vault key. Well, would you look at that? The one I needed for a Chaos Emerald. And I think that's also the last one I need. The white one's usually the last one. I think that's kind of funny. Of course I get the last one right there. Let's see. This way. Wait, didn't I already get this one? Yeah, I already have it. So it's just telling me that it's there. Okay. I need to talk to Sage. How many do I need? I need 20. Also like an Elder Coco there. And they're always yelling at me. Like, come here, give me back my babies. Alright, buddy, I'm coming. Hi, buddy. Let's skip that. No thanks, I don't need anything from you. And then, just for your sake, I will also come by and talk to you. I'm assuming he's the Coco guy. Oh, he's off to the side. Sam, like, I felt like I talked to him before. Hi, buddy. Oh, I had a few on me. Increase my speed. I should look up a video of the difference between the speed increase and like at level 1 to level 99, because I genuinely don't know what the difference is because I never really notice it. All right. So maybe there's a huge difference and I was just not aware. Oh, okay. I was running fast. I was using boost. Oxygen, yeah, right. Sonic don't swim. That's the problem. But I was also running fast, so I should be able to dash across the water. No, not this way. Wait, what? I did the infinity loop. What? Why is it not working? Whatever. It's fine. I don't need it. I have enough speed as is. Gotta figure out how to get up there. Ah, I see. Oh, never mind. I guess I can't climb that. Probably this right here. I will climb this whether the game likes me to or not. Oh, what's in here? Oh, hello there. Well, I managed to get up this high. Alright. Well, okay. Okay, there we go. Whee! That works. What's it gonna make me do? Oh, is it gonna cover the entire thing, those blue things? Oh no, okay, let's just race to the finish. You got it. Nah, I want these coins. I could stop for the 4 seconds it takes to grab those. Oh, I could take a nap. Easy. And it places a heart on a random spot here. Oh, the chaos armor was down there anyways. Oh, no, wait, that's right. It's underneath. I have to unlock the thing, which I think that means I have to talk to Sage. There's another chaos emerald over there. I'm assuming there's probably a way over there from, like, here. Or maybe there. I can't go over here for some reason. I don't know. I guess let's just focus on opening up the map more. Where's the closest one? Probably this one. I got real speed for you. Okay. We got Tetris blocks. Ah. I see now. I understand. Okay. So we gotta build it to what we see over here. Okay, we got that. Then we need the yellow piece, I imagine. It's Tetris, man. It's just Tetris. I mean, I think isn't Sega partnered with the people who made Tetris or something like that? So I guess that lines up. Perfect. So there's another one of those. More lines across the entire island. There's one right there. Where is it? This way. Oh, this should take me straight to it then. Ah, no. Oh, not quite. Almost, but not quite. Here it is. Ah, I see. Hi, buddy. That was it? I was like, oh, it's probably gonna make me start doing some like time event or something. Nope, just catch the wisp or whatever it is. That works. I know there are a few down here. This way. Oh, you're kind of far. I can still make that. Oh, you're up. Oh, not even worried. Not even worried. Nope. Game, stop. Okay. Oh, it's one of these. No. Oh, I see. I'm only okay. I'm not exactly sure what I need to do here. All right, I'm getting the hang of this. Oh, I just need to angle this. Okay. Boink. Oh, no. Okay. There we are. I remember the puzzle for that on the first island was trash. I hated doing that puzzle. That one took me forever. That one was much simpler. We got another one down here. I think it's just continuing down the pathway I was on. Oh, fun. Another Tetris thing. Yellow, purple, black, blue. Yellow. Purple. Where's the black one? There you are. Black. Oh. Black. Blue. And then I think white's the last one. Easy. That's not bad. More of the map increased. Fun. I need to get up to that one. This just seems to lead to. It's a long rail. That leads all the way over here. Okay. Up we go. Beeline straight for it. Here we are. Oh, fun. Alright, that works. Alright, that works. Break the targets. You mark that one. Good thing it. There it is. Let's go fishing, Froggy. Put this away. What was that? Alright, there we go. Ah, another time trial. Off we go. Where's the spot that I gotta land? On that tiny little island. Fun. Alright, well. Loop-de-loop. Where is it sending me? Okay, down here. No, stop. No, stop. Oh, oh, okay. I got really worried there for a second. Yeet. Oh, okay. I couldn't hit it. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, there we go. I think I got it. Alright, there we go. Almost worried I was gonna make it. It's like, man, this game's really stalling me out in time here. Ah, okay, I see what the next one is. It's like right next to it, too. It's right there. Okay, then. I'm ignoring that. It's right here. And it requires it to be nighttime. That's unfortunate. Fish coins. Why was that way too overly? I don't know. It was way overly complicated. It did not need to be like that. Oh, this doesn't even unlock any of the map. Okay, it's just there for rewards. Probably that one I should go to next. Oh, it's a big freaking cave here. Oh, it's because there's a caterpillar in it. I want to try and avoid you for now, my brother. Oh, okay. Well, there's a map thing here. This one's very straightforward. Camera, please, no. Right next to the map. Oh, okay, so this was the one I pinged anyways. I thought it was going to be further. Oh, no, it wasn't the one I pinged. Okay, well, I just found it on the way. Makes life easier. It is right here. Is this one of those punching bag ones? Oh, no, it's not. Hold on. Ah. It's the sphere we're catching one. Catch the falling spheres. And by that, we mean the one singular sphere. It's Quinn's one lost ball. It's here, and I have caught it. I'm very good at catching balls, you see. Yes, go ahead, take it out of context. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Do it. I ain't scared. See, it's this way. Oh, Silver Hammer. You're different from the rest. I want to fight you then. Whoa. I'm braced. I'm ready. Okay. The one time I wasn't parrying, he then hits me. Okay, that's wonderful. It's like he's too smart for his own good. Are you just floating? Yeah, pretty much. Yeet. Ow. Like, the prompt for the get up attack is like so far and few between. You get like 3 frames to react and then that's it. Alright, well that's been dealt with. I have lost all of my rings and I am now on regular boost instead of infinite boost. That's wonderful. Everything went downhill with that fight. Oh, one of these ones. We're gonna do this. I mean, this one is nearly not as bad as some of the other ones. I'm trying not to go too fast because I don't. Yep, I didn't want to do that. You know what? Screw it. Full send. Full send. Okay, we got it. This is an end game puzzle, by the way. This is the last island, and this is a puzzle on this island. Just want to make that clear. Apparently, this is what they think hard puzzles should be at the end of a game. Does this unlock a map? No. I don't know where the last map thing is here. It's somewhere in here. Oh no, it does unlock the map. Okay, I guess I just wasn't hovering over it correctly. There we go. Map's almost filled now. How many more do I need? 14. I just haven't been collecting hearts in general, so that makes sense. I would also like to mention I can fish and get those hearts. No, I'm not fighting you. You can buzz off. You're stationary. Yeah, I can just fish to get those heart tokens. So if I want to just buy all of her heart tokens, I can do that. Let's see. Angel Island. We need some groovy music right now. Boink. Or get lucky like that. This way. Rings. Alright, another time trial. Where to? Top of that pillar. Yep, called it. Alright. Hi, Sage. Oh no. They're gonna make it way too complicated again, aren't they? Oh, I see fish. I see fish tokens. I see red. I need them. You don't need them. I need them, please. I need to fish. Sonic isn't a good game unless I'm fishing. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeet! Ah! Almost missed that. No, I didn't. Yeah, I don't. Oh, I didn't hear anything. Did I say something? I didn't say anything. I definitely didn't. I was not going to miss that. Never in a million years would I have missed it. Let's see, where were those tokens? No, stop. No, stop. I want uppies. I want uppies. Yes. Tokens. I need them. Don't I have another one marked? No, I don't. This one. Oh, great. Well, I can't leave this. It works. Hey, I got 69. Let's go. Infinite boost. I will take it for the time being. Alright, what's the gimmick here? Oh. Oh, I have to parry these. I mean, I could just hold the parry button. Yep, I want uppies, spring. Boing. It really do say no. The spring's like, boing is life. Boing is in fact life. And I'm just like, but I want uppies. Give me uppies. I'm like a toddler. Just like, please. I beggeth thee. Give me uppies. Curse you adults and your tallness. I need uppies. What is... Oh, one of these. I want uppies IRL. I can't reach the top shelf. No. How high? Oh, I almost broke 2,000. That was pretty good. Also, you're not that short, are you? Because, I mean, like, I'm average height. Like, I'm not that tall. I feel like... Even the last time I saw you, I feel like it's just like, I don't feel like I have that much height on you. What's that? I don't know what that is. It's probably one of the level things. Go there. I don't know if it's still considered nighttime. It might not be, though. I don't have a day-night cycle meter. So, I have no idea. No, I don't think it is nighttime now. Pretty sure it would tell me if it was. Chaos Island 7th movement. Alright. So I need this in order to unlock the map, but I can't do it because it has to be at nighttime. It feels like such a dumb limiter. I guess let's go down here. Can I cannot fast travel yet. But I can go fishing now. This way. Still taller than Sonic, 5'4". That's true. You're still taller than Sonic. I mean, I thought, didn't you say that like modern Sonic is 5'5" and classic Sonic is like 3 foot or something? I thought that's what we discovered the other day. Was that because like we know there's a height difference between the two? They make it visually obvious in Generations. I mean, after this, would you guys be down, aside from the Plants vs. Zombies stream, would you guys also be down to see me play the original Sonic the Hedgehog games? So Sonic Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2. Play like Sonic Pinball. Could easily find ways to play those.
Would you like to try?
Sure, I would like to try. I don't have many tokens left, but hopefully with the tokens I have left, I can be able to buy out everything else I need. Oh! It's a crayfish! You can tell it's not a lobster by the claws. Ah. Look. Bikini bottom. Yeet. Oh, that's a gold chest. 3 free items. Works for me. Yeah, I only have like 5 more fish cycles. A moray eel. Nice. Depending on how expensive the heart tokens are, I actually might not be able to buy out my way of like doing it. I might actually have to go around and collect everything. Sucks, but it is what it is. Carp. Nah, it's a crap. We all know it's crap. Jeez, Nightbot, what did I set you to? Like 15 minutes? When an eel bites your thigh and you bleed out and die, that's a moray. What? I like burk out and die. Is that was that like an autocorrect thing? Like, why was it burk out? Welcome to Burk. Been watching How to Train Your Dragon recently. This is Burke. There are many like villages like it, but this one trains dragons. What for? Slavery, basically. We make them do all of our tasks. They also burn everything, so that's kind of the downside. Me win Burke. What dragon would you want from How to Train Your Dragon if you were to have one? Like any of the characters, or if you've gone through the encyclopedia, which one would you want? And yes, there is in fact a dragon encyclopedia that you can go through. And you can look at all of the different dragons from the universe. That's 64 tokens for that? Jeez.
Would you like to try? I'll let you.
Alright. I'll do 80. And then let's see, what else do I feel like getting? Could max out my ring count. Full. There we go. No, I'll save them. I'll save them for when I need them. I know the one. I want to find the name quick. Okay, cool. Is it a Night Fury? No, that's good. Oh, Monstrous Silverback. Can I get the bombastic side-eye? Hermit Coco fast travel unlocked. Alright. And I have max ring, so now I can go feast. That way. Oh, nice. Sonic Adventure. I'm just saying, having fast travel. Oh, great. Hi, Caterpillar. I did not want to engage with you. Having fast travel in a Sonic game is kind of hilarious because it's like, I mean, isn't the point of him to move fast? It's like, if anything, what they should do is when they made fast travel, they should have made it so that way it's slower than actually going there. It's like, if you just boosted there, you would have gotten there faster.
I believe you can proceed once you find a way to activate the starting device and power the statue.
Alright.
It would have been smoother sailing if we'd been working together from the start, but... Well, I guess I had to earn your trust first, huh?
No, she going blue.
Do you know how to activate the starting device?
I've figured out everything else up until now, haven't I? Don't sweat it.
He says as the computer actively has a lock on it so he can't do anything. Oh, never mind. Look, it magically disappeared for no reason. Alright, let's see. What does it want me to do? Oh, it's one of these. Okay. I mean, as long as I keep... Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'll be fine here. Easy. Honestly, yeah, the best way of dealing with that is just keep focusing on the main ship. Don't even bother shooting the other ones if you can dodge it. Because you end up spending more time killing the other ships than actually killing the main ship. I still think it's funny. It's like, oh, how do you hack in the future? Oh, you play Galaga. Sonic Frontiers has taught me many things. 1, Sonic is way too fast. 2, you can hack things with Galaga. 3, magic. It's hard doing that sound effect. The Screaming Death. I believe that's the one with the, like, giant mouth and, like, tons of teeth, right? It's, like, more mouth than body. I remember that one had a really creepy episode on, like, the show. There we are. Yeah, it's got no arms or legs. It's just got like a tail. Yeah.
The way is clear. We must
I remember that one. That one's got a creepy episode. I remember that one was horrifying.
We've run into each other so many times, but I only recently learned your name. You could have told me sooner, you know.
We were enemies. Furthermore, my name holds no meaning.
Well, sure it does. Eggman named you that for a reason. That means you're important to him.
You think he cares about me?
Clearly. Oh my god, he said he was proud of you, for crying out loud. Does he care about me? Yes. Dingus. It's like Sage just like trying to be as robotic as possible. It's like, stop. He cares. He's your father figure, basically. Actually, he kind of is your father because he created that device. Over we go. Much more of these guys. Up we go. Oh, that works. Here we are. Nope, not the final. Not the final. I still think, isn't the white one the last one? I still need more of the tokens. That's great. 2 more. So where's the other one? Oh, that's right. The last one is on the Titan. So yeah, only one more. 102. Okay then. Well, I wasn't expecting to need to do that many, but I guess that's fine. Skip. No, thank you. I need to do some more fishing, and by fishing I mean just turning in my tokens. Jeez Louise. Time to collect some love points. Yeah, we're playing Honey Pop now, don't you know? Sonic's most hit game, Honey Pop. He's been lurking in the background, you just never saw him the entire time.
Would you like to try?
Alright, so I'm not gonna have enough tokens to be able to buy all of them, but I did just get like 20, so that's gonna help. Just 100 of those things though. I'm gonna have to collect like every single one that's on this island. Like, that just feels like inflating time at this point. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright. Yes, I still need 79. That's a bit ridiculous. Fishing spot. Already a memory token. Portal, all icons. Probably should have grabbed that. Unlock more of the island. I mean, at this point, I guess I might as well just keep going out of my way to grab these things. It's up here. Allegedly. Ah, I see. It's significantly more up. This is gonna take a minute, isn't it? Why did the cat get his nice cyber world with fish and you got a cyber world with evil robots? I don't know, man. He gets it off easy. Big the cat just exists and he just benefits. He benefits from it. Let's see here. Like, there's treasure spots. Elder Cocoa. Very Island Mystery, Challenge Portal. Okay, well, I guess this works. That's great. Well, there goes my speed boost. Bro, there was no, oh my gosh. I was just trying to do as the game asked. And I missed, okay. And then it locked me back into 2D space. Yeah, I had to wait apparently. If I jump there, apparently it's illegal to do that. Whee! Boink. Oh, and I got all the coins back apparently. Do I get anything from doing these? Oh. And, well, I'm sliding on thin air, and I can't move. Well, now I can, but I fell. Yeah, whatever. I don't think I get anything from doing those anyways. Oh, fun. Just went to explore the abyss. Yeah, really. Is he an abyss Fatui? Like from Genshin Impact? I don't think I get any of the hearts from any of these level things either. So I have no incentive to do those apart from getting keys, which I just bought all of the keys, so I don't need to worry about that either. I need to find more of those treasure things. They're never marked on the map though. So I just have to find them and hope that they give me the hearts. Because those are probably going to give me the most amount of hearts that I need. Please don't just be a thing. Okay, well. Fine. Oh, that's right. I can get hearts from defeating enemies, can I? Haven't I already killed this one before? I was spamming the B button. It's under stationary. Well, he's dead now. And he gave me a cog. So it's not really helping me. Also, I would like to mention I went from 400 to 2 rings. Off of getting hit like twice. I guess I paid the price for ignoring him the first time. Alright, yeah, I already did get the one that's over here. I can get this one now since it's nighttime. But of course, it's nighttime when I go away from that spot. Can I travel near him? Okay, well, it's not that close, but... Okay, this one I can also go to. Vault key. Fun. Not that I need it, but I'll take it. Okay. Hope this leads back to... Okay. It does not. That's unfortunate. Aha. Oh, this is precarious. Ooh. Not what I meant to do. All right. Climb up this way. Roundabout we go. All this better be worth it. This is a lot of stuff for whatever the reward's gonna be. Who built these floating zip lines? I don't know, man. This stuff just appears. Oh, hi. I got one with a cowboy hat. It was completely worth it. Every second of that was worth the time to get a Coco with a cowboy hat. Completely worth the wait. Oh my, even from there I can't make it over? How do I unlock this door? I managed to get past the door, but I can't unlock the door. More fishing coins. What, if I unlock this, will it let me? Oh, my foot's glitching out. Sonic, you okay there, bud? Alrighty. So, am I just stuck back here now? Sonic got stanky leg. I think I might just be stuck back here. Unless, does this open it? Oh, I can go underneath it. Oh, and I fell. I guess maybe these switches are the thing that I need. Or am I just gonna straight up go around it? Oh, okay. That's wonderful. This is alright. One way to get around a door. But also, why is the door here in the first place? Why is it not open? Is this how I open it? Oh. There's more than one tone there, bud. Okay. I don't understand what you want from me. Oh. Okay. They all play different skills. So, middle, left, right then, I guess. There we are. I was gonna say, I'm like, there's only 3 things. How on earth am I gonna make that many different notes with it? Alright, well now the door's unlocked, so in case I ever do teleport back there, I'm not stuck. Nope, stop. Okay, there we go. That's right, I did all this just to get over here, and now it's day. That's wonderful. Look, I'm holding forward so that way. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, Sonic Heroes playing in this game. Alright, let's do this way. Well, more fish tokens, which I can appreciate. And where exactly is the heart? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I almost hit it. What is happening? Okay. Dang it. Yeah, those springs were definitely there the entire time. Yes, definitely.
Cream will never forgive me if I don't bring you back.
What? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? I'm sorry? Okay. That was a really random dialogue sequence, but okay. Like, they never point you towards the thing that's prompting Sonic's dialogue, so I don't know what he's talking about. Cream will never forgive me if I don't bring you back. What does that even mean? Wait, what did I see? Is it this? Talking about Silverhammer? Why would you not spam this? Why would you not spam this? Oh, and there my rings go. Okay, there my rings go. And I'm dead. I would like to mention I was not able to move. There was nothing I could do about that. I sure have just got wombo comboed. Where you going, buddy? And there go all my rings. And there go all my rings. And there go all my rings. That's wonderful. Please die. Please die. Please die. Thank goodness. Why was this one so much harder than the rest? Okay, and I failed that. Okay. I am just making an utter fool of myself. Ah. There we go. I'm still confused as to what Sonic was talking about earlier when he was like, oh, Cream's gonna be upset. It's like, about what? Random comment is random. Also, what do I use my skill points on now? Because I already have all my skills. So I don't know what they're still giving me them for. Up. Can you not upgrade any skills? I just checked. It doesn't seem like I can. So I don't know what it would give me points for if I can't get anything more. Another one over here. Oh, okay. That don't hit that one. Well, that am I coming at this from the wrong angle? Oh, okay. I see. Am I? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What is happening? Am I not supposed to go this way? No, because it yelled. Okay, what is happening? How am I supposed to make it? I guess that works. How was I supposed to make it in there otherwise? This game's confusing. Oh, okay. Guess we're up here now. That works. Oh. Whoa. That works. I am going very fast and I don't know where I'm going. How many more do I need? 53! It never ends! Does the caterpillar give you any? Jeez, at this point I hope it does. Might as well try it. Enemies can give me hearts, so like just regular enemies, so I'd imagine a caterpillar would be able to as well. I really hope it doesn't just give me a cog, because I don't need any more of those. Where is it aiming? Sonic, you good? There we go. I'm on 0 rings right now, but they give me a cog. But the levels don't give me anything. That's the problem. The levels just give me the vault keys, which I already bought out. So getting cogs just does nothing for me. Especially since there's only so many levels. No, stop. Like, I guess I can unlock them. I think I can use them as fast travel points, too. I'm not too sure. It's just, once they're all unlocked, the cogs serve no purpose. It's night map. Oh, yeah. We're close, too, so might as well take advantage of that. Alright, what's your gimmick? This tree? That's all I needed to do? Was wait till night to go around a tree. Oh my gosh. Now I just feel stupid. That's all it needed me to do was just go around a tree. That's almost insulting. Fast travel. Okay, so I can't fast travel over there yet. So These fight things, I can't tell if that means it's respawned and that you could fight it again, or if that means you haven't fought it before. Oh no, okay. So if they're purple, it means you haven't fought them before. So if you fight them, you can still get the rewards from them. Okay. We'll go kill some more and then see if that gives us any hearts. Like, there's no way that all of them, because there's a bunch of them. There's no way all of them get cogs. Let's see, because we got another one there. We got a second one there, so that's 2. Hold on, I think I could just fishing spot, guardian, mystery challenge, portal. 1, 2, and I already unlocked those 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's a 5th one over here. So there's only 5 that I would need to unlock, and I have 8 cogs. So, like I said, they serve no purpose. So I don't even know what I would use the other cogs for. I don't know if maybe I can trade them in for other currency or something. Hi, buddy. Oh, I didn't mean to go past you. Sorry, bud. I'm braced. This witch time is so effective, it's making this battle last longer. What? I got hit from thin air. I press B. I press B. Nice try, bud. Like, that prompt never shows up, but when it does, it's a lifesaver. Alright, another cog. Great, because I really needed that. Let's go off to this one. No way you have to go around and collect each heart one by one. There's no way. Like 50 of them? Like, that's a lot to just wander around and collect. And that's like the most I've ever had to collect too. How many of the fishing coins I have? I only have enough for 2, so. Uh-oh. Alright, well, oh, hi. It's a ghost, okay. Kind of looks like Nihiligo. And how do I attack it? Oh, okay, it's getting sucked. Oh, I am slowly losing health. How do I stop it? Oh, okay, there we go. That works. Oh, and it's running away. Ah, I see the gimmick now. What the? Ow. Can it not? Stop! Oh my. Jeez Louise. I don't. What am I supposed to do? I can't get up. Am I have to rerun the entire thing? I don't know what to do. It's making me go along paths I don't need to go. Well, I'm probably gonna die. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything. I'm just gonna die. Oh my gosh. And there's still one more to go. I don't have a lot of coins left. Okay, there we go. Please tell me that kills it. And it's another cog. What am I supposed to use these cogs for? Did it drop it back where it was? Oh my gosh. I hate to be the breaker of bad news, but it looks like I might have to individually go through and grab each one. This is very annoying, but of course there's nothing I can do about it. Let me guess, it's gonna be a platform thing. Yep. And I've already done this one. Oh my gosh, how many more do I need? So I've only collected 2. I'm gonna need to split this up into 2 different streams. I'm gonna have to stop stream, go like eat and live, and then come back, and I'm gonna have to continue. Jeez Louise, why is there so much? Like, look, there's probably like 50 here, right, across this entire map. But to go around and collect every single one individually is just, why? Right, apparently I got one right next to me. And right there. Get that one. Alright, fine, game. I'll play it your way. I'll go through and painstakingly grab each one. We'll start from the bottom, work our way up. Up there. Involves this rail more than likely. A boink, boink. All right, then we'll do that one. Okay, game, hello. All right, well, I managed to get it. This one I guess is, no, this one would be. What's this one for? Bruh, that lunge. All right, well, I'm ignoring that. Plus, I don't see anything down here, so it's probably nothing to be worried about. Yeah, this probably has something to do with it. Okay, well. Guess we're doing some tedious platforming today. Ah. Okay, great. Ah. And I fell. That's wonderful. And I fell more. Alright. Huh. Why were they up here? Alright, well that was not the one I was intending to get for, but it looks like it's over there. Good luck figuring out how to get over there is the real thing. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. It just decided to pop in now. Was that one even on the map? Well, I would show you if it wasn't for the fact that this game sees an enemy and ergo will stop me from being able to show you. It was the one that was right there, I guess. Oh, fun. These guys. Nope. 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 Oh, shoot. Nope. Thought there was one less one of you. That works, I guess. How high up is it? I see. Now, how do I get up there is a question. Is it this? Okay, that's great. Oh, still got it. How many more? I feel like 443. I barely made a dent. I barely made a dent. You mean to tell me that there's no way to get more of these things faster? Like, okay, let's go to one of the sages, right? Assuming I have enough for at least one of the sages to talk to me. Like, do I get some for listening to their dialogue? Like, maybe, right? Maybe. Like, oh yeah, you listen to their dialogue, you get some more of their hearts. We're not that cruel, right?
I'm so used to using the Chaos Emeralds, it's kind of hard to accept they're from space.
Yes, they were central to the Ancients' power and native to their world. They are the only things that can
Look,
relate
she's
to all
blue
the
now.
creatures on the island, and were taken away with the last survivors to another land.
Without the Emerald's power, the island's functions eventually shut down.
That is why I drew them here. I hope to use the Ancients' technology to stop the emergence of their old foe.
Do I get any? I get nothing for listening. It is purely there for lore's sake. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm actually kind of upset. Even if I go fishing, I'm probably only going to be able to buy like 5 more. How many times can I fish? I don't know how many coins I have. Probably not enough for many. I have enough to fish twice. Sure. Depending on what I get, I'm probably only going to be able to buy like 3. An item box, okay. Oh no. Is it gonna be worth anything? Pufferfish. Probably gonna be like 8. 24, I'll take it.
You don't. Would you like to try?
Jeez.
Would you like
I don't get much. It's like I broke the economy, but for the wrong reasons. I got all of the Chaos Emeralds, but I can't progress the story because I need Sage's freaking hearts. I should have just bought the freaking hearts. I could have the keys you can get. The keys you can get very easily. I just chose to get the keys because I was like I didn't want to have to think about it. Yeah. It is a little upsetting. How many do I need now? 29. At least I chunked it down a decent bit. I'll head back to the other island. There's probably stuff I missed there. Thanks, Sage. Appreciate it. I don't remember if I did this one or not. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I definitely did. Oh, I do have these, don't I? Alright, a random heart just sitting about. Do I get anything for attacking you? Anything at all? No? Okay. Well, I guess I get some skill points that I still don't know if they even have a use. There we go. Well, that's more of the map uncovered. I think that top one might be the last one I need. Who knows? Maybe I get a bunch of hearts for just unlocking it. Here's one of those. Again, once I use all the cogs, like I don't know what it wants me to do. This is probably just gonna be a ramp or something. Oh, it's a key. Alright. Oh, another one of these. And I messed it up. There we go. If you go back to an older island, you can get hearts there, or do you need to collect them here? I think it's just here, because the other islands have the other characters' tokens. I mean, the first one might have it, but I think they're stuck on this island only. Oh no, they do have them there, but I don't know if they're separate. I think they're separate though, because if you look at the heart icons, let's see. Oh no, yeah, because they show you the tokens for each one. So actually, I don't know. We can try that. I never thought of that. We can try that. I don't know though. I assume that they're separate though. After I unlock the map, we'll go back to a previous spot and see if that's the case.
Tower again, no matter how cool it looks.
Alright. Good to know. He does not want me to go up there. Do you give me anything, good sir? Well, you gave me a single heart. Some more fish tokens. Where do you need me to go? Oh, okay, it's one of these. And I missed it. Somehow. Is that the last of it? No, there's one more. Somewhere, but there is one more. Like trying to find any and all excuses to not actually go and grab each individual one. It's like getting all the like Areoculus, Geoculus, and stuff like that in freaking boost gauge. My boost gauge was raised? I mean, okay. I'm cool with that. It means I don't have to do the infinity thing as often. Also, do I really have to sit down and do all these individually? Okay. The cowboy hat guy must have raised your boost gauge. Maybe. Oh yeah, there it is. It's a little extra, kind of like Breath of the Wild. Maybe, hold on. Because I think Elder Cocoa, New Cocoa. Maybe that's what these guys are. So if I get these guys, they raise my gauge? Interesting. Good to know, though. I'll have to go back and grab all those guys then. Might make my life easier. Keyword might. I guess maybe there's another tower right there? Where would this other map thing be? Imagine being on the last world of a game, figuring out an important game mechanic. They don't tell you much. They tell you how to do mechanics of fighting, and then that's it. Everything else you have to figure out for yourself. Like, they give you the bare minimum in terms of, like, figuring out mechanics. I'm still just confused as to where on earth this last map thing would be. Maybe down here? Yeah, here it is. And of course, has to be nighttime in order to access it. So it's right there. I'll come back to it later. Whoa. That was a few fish tokens. Well, okay. That's fine. Let's get back across this bridge and do the other map thing. The one that isn't gated by nighttime. I don't know why they would bother making that a mechanic either. The whole nighttime mechanic, like, it's cool and all, but just not really a point to it. Here, have a cog. Just circling trees and shit. Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna end up being. Oh, look at that. A bunch of hearts. Now, where were those all the time? We need much more of those. Alright, I can't mark it because I have to leave my marker there. Oh, wait, it left already. Well, it's like right there, I think. And then, yeah, it's this way. Next map is over here. Oh, wait, more Tetris. Okay. Purple, blue, black. Oh, and I got my speed boost. Blue, black. And there we are. I think it's just funny. It's like they built this game to be linear, but then they made everything not linear. So it's like, okay, where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? So I opened up that one. I have not opened up that one. Still need to open up that one. So almost all of the map is unlocked. It's still daytime, so I can't do anything about that. And how much do I need? 18. The normal levels just give you keys. From what I understand, yeah, these only give you keys. That's all they do. I can run into one real quickly just to find out, but if I remember correctly, all they do is just give you keys as their only purpose for the Master Emeralds. Because, like I said, it's like, oh, clear our levels to get keys. Like, we'll run through one right now just to see if maybe there's hearts like sprinkled throughout it, and that's why. I mean, the auto combo thing's kind of nice. Yeah, auto combo's nice. Just mashing the attack button. I have a hefty ring limit there. Ah. Whoa. On my way up. Whee! Oh, I'm going fast. Oh, made it. We got a B rank. That's fine. Oh. See, like, the animation for the parry, like, when you let go of it, it doesn't do anything for you. Like, you have to hold it in order to parry it. So it's more like just blocking than a parry, because with parrying, you actually have to time it. Yeah, I got 2 vault keys. It's nice, but I didn't get any of those tokens. So yeah. More vault. I don't need vault keys. I already got all the emeralds. When I said break the economy, this is not what I meant. This is frustrating. You know what? We'll just before I end stream here, we'll test that theory. If Sage has got hearts over here as well, there's a chance that maybe I can just yoink from over there and bring it over there. I would really hope that's the case. I'm gonna guess not though, if they have 2 separate gauges. Yeah, I have 109 here. The number changed. So it is different. They are separate. That's stupid. So I really do have to go out of my way to collect. Either I have to go out of my way to collect all of those, or I have to find activities that give them to me. Like some of the bosses and sometimes the treasure things, because sometimes those dudes give it to me. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, I only got 24 coins for the fishing. Now, thing is, I can get the fishing coins from every single different area. That I know stays consistent. You can go to whatever island and get the fishing coins and you can use them wherever. So I could also theoretically just go hunt for coins and then just fish. I have a feeling the game's not going to let me get away with that though. It's not going to make it easy. How many more do I need? 17? I mean, it's not that bad. It's like one section of just grabbing them. Gosh, there's so much on this island. Alright, well, I'm gonna take like a few hours break, eat, and do whatever. Then I'll probably get back on stream, and then I'll grind the rest of this out. This has already been 3 hours of this, what feels like torture, but yeah, this could wait a little bit. So I might, if when I get on a few hours later, it ends up not being the end, then I'll make the stream I'm gonna have Saturday be the end stream. Hopefully. I really hope that after this, I go to the final boss. I would assume since I'm on the 5th island, that's what it would be. At least you don't have to collect 53 one by one. Yeah, really. Alright. Well, thank you again for joining Stream Tiny. Thank you for anyone else who have come by and watched. May not have chat. Holy smokes, I am taking a break so that way I can, like, live Sonic Frontiers. Why have you done this to me? Everything else has been straightforward, and I haven't needed that many before. Alright. See you guys in a few hours.